said, which is just, taking a bunch of 3-point shots. So Elijah's the one guy that I feel can score on the left block and the right block, and we got to find more ways to get him more touches down there.
And one more, in terms of the psyche of the guys, you said you wanted to come down here to expose those warts, learn what you got. How did they handle, back-to-back losses like that? How do you keep them kind of engaged?
How they're going to handle it is TBD. I haven't had a chance to really visit with them yet. This is part of the journey. One thing I told them is that it's a long season, and the one thing that we did here is we learned a lot about ourselves. The question is, how are we going to use that knowledge? Are we going to grow, or are we going to wallow in it? So it's a young group, probably, some of the toughest moments that some of these young guys have had, and I got to do a really good job of helping them navigate this new space.
Thanks everyone, appreciate
Thanks,
it.
guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Coach.
Which one?
Yes. Come right now?
But it comes in,
I'm putting in your info.
Mine?
Yeah.
Put it in what?
Don't do anything crazy today.
What?
I just want to get on the Wi-Fi.
What do you mean you're in, oh, the hotel?
Yeah.
We didn't hear you from you until like 1 o'clock, we were like, Jay and I knew
I woke up at 11. I felt amazing.
We thought you died on your walk back.
Thought I got traffic.
Yeah.
How late were you guys up?
I got to my room probably at like 3, and then Drew.
Oh,
Did you win?
I did. Right off a crap session. Went to bed happy.
I hope Coach gets you seat next to Dan again. February.
That's up to the big guy. Oh, thank you.
Like 20 the entire game against
Wild.
I know.
That's helpful. Well, I told him, I was texting with Carl about it. I was like, I can't believe Villanova lost. The team was like, I watched them play Columbia. I couldn't believe they lost.
If you told me it was fresh, I might have gone for it.
I've been drinking it.
I mean, they did make 14 3-pointers. Virginia.
They hit 9 today. It's not like they hit threes today.
They're dealing with 6 for 6.
I don't get how like it's a long time. How is Tennessee Street 2.8?
Sure, I'll keep taking it.
I kind of want to watch that game.
What?
The next one coming up.
Yeah. I'm really hungry. But yeah, we're gonna try and go back to the swimming pool and eat before we drink.
Gotcha.
What time would it be tomorrow morning?
He said probably 11. Well, practice, right? Yeah.
Oh, for
No, probably before
Practice.
for availability.
Yeah.
players. We get RJ and Zuby tonight.
I feel like Kadari would be a good story.
Kadari and Scott tomorrow. I think about Zuby tonight. I don't think like his stats weren't crazy, but like I thought he had a great game.
Yeah.
Yeah, he played.
Wow, Smith was 2 assists shy from a triple double.
Yeah. Whoa.
Rick ran
That
into
did well for metrics. St. John's is now 10-10.
Really? It updated that fast?
So that means win by 30.
That's what the metrics love when
And you go to
blow
double
teams out.
overtime the night before and lose by 1.
Up and down rankings.
Zadiko being at 6 days for that game.
Yeah, right?
So I just I left that in case Rick came in while I was getting the Virginia players.
Did you tell Zach about? Did you see what Frank said? What Rick said to him? It's so funny.
Should I tell her to come?
Please bring it
He
up.
was with the guy that.
Please bring it up.
Vinny is never not okay.
They lost.
Virginia lost both games by a combined 47.
First time they've lost back-to-back games by 20 since 2010.
Wow.
Really?
Tony's second year.
Apparently Kyle Pitts is here.
Like the tight end
Yeah.
of the Falcons.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Are they in a bye or something?
I think they are on a bye, but still.
My buddy covers the Falcons. I should text him. If you pay me, I'll get him one-on-one for you.
My best friend is for whatever reason, a diehard Falcons fan. I couldn't tell you why.
Very Jaden-esque.
A diehard what?
Falcons fan.
Falcons fan.
37 minutes, 37 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it. All the takes after last night. There you go. On street on this trip. I don't win that game. I probably if they won.
All right, like I feel like a lot of people are hyping up Georgia. Like everyone keeps telling me that
They're good.
Okay, I'll see
You
it.
finished your sentence.
Yeah, like everyone keeps telling me they're good. Like, okay,
I mean, I think
I'll see
they're
it.
good. I don't
I'm
think
not really
they're
buying
great.
it.
They have a one and done forward.
Yeah, the I saw the
And then
freshman
they
in high
have-
school. He was
and
really
then-
good.
Then they have a bunch of guards who are good.
But okay, was the freshman is he good because he's good, or was he good because he was playing on arguably the greatest high school basketball team ever assembled?
What people say is one and done. No, I think St. John's will be like a 6-point favorite. I think they should win, but I don't think it's gonna be like it's not gonna be like this.
Yeah.
I think it's like it's not a cakewalk game.
Okay, we'll start with the opening statement from coach and we'll take questions.
Well, I'm really impressed with our guys. Coming off a double overtime, extremely emotional loss. To respond that way is extremely impressive, both offensively as well as defensively. You know, sometimes when you're only at a job once a year, for 1 year, you search for things that you love about a place. And tonight I found out what I loved about St. John's since being here. To see the fans chanting Zugi, I thought they were chanting something to do with Virginia's nickname. But to chant Zuby the whole game that doesn't happen anywhere in America. So I was really, really impressed with our fans and thank them for making Zuby feel good because he gives you all energy. RJ had another great night, does so many things defensively. You don't recognize RJ because he does so many good things offensively, but he's a great steal guy, great on-the-ball defender, really makes it difficult. So when you're one of the best offensive players and you're the best defensive player, that's pretty special. So proud of the guys, gave us a big lift today emotionally.
Rick, what did to come back after the way last night ended and to win the way you did and play the way you did? What did that tell you about this team?
Well, we talked a lot about it, and I told him, I said, I'm pushing a long time because of the shot clock situation, because of the way the game ended. That was probably more difficult than even the Duke loss for Christian Laettner because of the way it ended that way. And I said, I've been involved with, we couldn't come back from that loss, I told him, but we did come back with a 5 overtime loss game against Notre Dame and never lost again for the rest of the season. And we talked a lot about that, and I just thought they were thoroughbreds tonight in their attitude, in the way they approached it. They didn't play tired mentally or physically, didn't hang their heads, just came out and took care of business against a team that could nail threes and keep you in the game.
Zuby, what did it mean to you to come out on the floor for warm-ups and then get greeted to that ovation?
Obviously, it was a surprise to me, to my family. I felt good, and I really want to thank the fans of St. John's for making me feel good and making me feel warm inside. You know, like Coach Pitino said, there's not a lot of programs that's going to do that. And to get that, even before tip-off, to you know, obviously last night was really emotional for me. To come out like that and chant my name and make me feel good before tip-off, I couldn't play for anybody anywhere else.
RJ, what did you think of the fans chanting for your guy over there?
I think it was great. I was chanting with him, so I mean, it was good. I felt like, you know, Zeus, my teammate, so it kind of hit me a little different because, you know, I had a room with him before he went to sleep. I was trying to make sure, you know, his head was on straight before he went to bed. I told him, you know, it's a tough loss. We can't get it back. You know, just move on to the next page. You know, we took care of business today. You know, we have to prepare for Georgia. So, I mean, it was great to see them uplift Zuby like that. And, I mean, he was smiling. I didn't think he knew how to take it the right way, but it was good to see. And, I mean, I was just, like, amazed, even from the Baylor game, like, how the fans came and supported out. I think we had, like, a bigger fan base in Baylor, so it was really special to have that type of energy behind us, and I'm very appreciative of it.
Rick, last night when I asked you about the value of tough competition, you said there's no value if you don't win. You came back tonight and you won. What did you guys get, do you think, did your team get out of this?
You know, look, I have a bad taste in my mouth, what went on at the end of the game. I don't think you should have towels wiping the floor. I think you should have a towel broom. I don't think that there was any elbow even close being thrown, and for the referee to do that at that point bothered me. And then, you know, just the shot clock situation bothered me. So, you know, it wouldn't have counted when we looked at the split, and that can eat at you. Losing, look, lost 5 overtime losses, you get on to the next game, but the best remedy for us was to play tonight, even though it's so difficult to play tonight after a loss like that. But that's also the best remedy, so it doesn't just sink in and kill you inside.
Rick, to go back to the clock thing, it was a reviewable play. So is it up to you guys to tell the officials?
We told them to review it.
And they didn't?
They did, but it's a referee mistake. That's what I tried to tell you last night. It's a referee mistake. They made a mistake in even looking at the play. There was no elbow thrown.
No, I'm talking about the
shot clock.
Right.
So normally they have it on their person, right?
Okay.
It would turn, and it wasn't turned on. And then they did a split screen that shows that it wouldn't have counted. But you're in the Bahamas, and basketball's not like Kansas, so it's a mistake, and you live with the mistake because it wasn't made out of dishonesty, but it was a referee mistake.
They can use a stopwatch though. They could take a stopwatch out and then
I don't know
disallow.
what to say, Zach. It was a mistake by the officials. You've seen it in football, you've seen it in basketball. It hurts. It would have been an awesome win, certainly, but if we get Georgia, we'll be fine.
RJ, was there anything said among the players last night or even today coming into this game to try to shake the loss last night and be focused fully on today's game?
I mean, today when we came in this morning, we ate breakfast, we had film. Coach Pitino kind of, you know, just talks about it. He didn't really mention the game too much because, you know, he didn't want us thinking about last night more so like obviously Virginia, but obviously it hurts. But he sort of, you know, like good teams know how to bounce back from losses like that, so that's what he did.
Zuby, what did you learn about your team and the way you guys responded today?
You showed toughness, you know, just like everybody has said. It's important to bounce back and not think about the past. You know, that's exactly what we did, and everybody stepped up huge tonight. Every single one of us. My boy Jaden Glover got his first career points and stuff like that. So we were all excited for each other. We all lifted each other up throughout the entire game. You know, we didn't let up at a single moment, and we just leave the past in the past, and we look towards the future, and that's what we did.
How hard was last night for you?
It was, you know, it was pretty hard. You know, obviously I would love to have that back, but you know, like I said, just move on, and it was an emotional night for me. I would have loved to, you know, ice the game and you know, come up with that victory, which we would all love to do it, but you know, you can't change the past, so just look forward to the next games, and now it's on to Georgia.
For either of you guys, can something like going through last night together make a team stronger? Maybe even Rick, you want to add, like, do you think last night
I
could make a
think
team stronger?
it showed, look, I've coached a lot of teams, and I would say probably most of the teams, no matter what you say to them, it would have been difficult for them to give that type of performance tonight with that much emotional bench support with each other, going crazy for each other after that type of stress, because, you know, you say that we blew a lead. Good teams come back.
Right.
But then when they took the lead, Kadari made a great play and we came back. So we fought really, really hard, and we do have a bad taste in our mouth the way it ended. But the way we responded is what's important. We got the makings of a very good basketball team. I mean, you could see it. They're all terrific athletes. They're all good basketball players. You know, they all do multiple things. You know, Davon almost had a triple-double tonight. Kadari played well. You know, RJ's, you know, had 4 steals in the game. Made some massive dunks. And Zuby had great energy. They all played terrific tonight. Don't forget, Sadiku came in and gave us 13 really good minutes.
Rick, one of the reasons you came here was to strengthen the schedule. The way last night went, did you get everything you wanted, strength of schedule wise, out of this trip?
Yeah, look, last year we weren't ready early in the year. We were feeling out. It's my first year. I got 13 players that I've never coached before. And, you know, we got blown out by Michigan. We got beat by Boston College, beat by Dayton. We made up our mind that wasn't going to happen again. But we also had 6 or 7 guys returning. We had RJ, we had Sadiku, Sim, we had Zuby, and Brady all returning, all knowing. And that's important. So got a good nucleus right now, good newcomers, very wise newcomers. We got a good basketball team. Really got a good basketball team. We're not afraid to play anybody, but we respect everyone.
Could Brady play Sunday?
I don't know. It's not a hip pointer. He's got something wrong with his hip. And what happened was he practiced the other day, and then he had to get taken out of practice. Then last night he got taken out, so I figured if I give him 2 or 3 days rest, maybe he'll be ready by Georgia. I'm hoping at least.
You mentioned that this Bahamas is in Kansas. Have you had other incidents, maybe not as influential as last night, but when you've played in these tournaments that are, you know, not in New York, not in places that we think of for college basketball?
Well, look, it's a great place to come, and we're not going to complain about the clock. It's very easy to complain about it because it cost us the game. But when you go to the Bahamas or you go to Europe, you go to places where basketball's not king, mistakes are going to be made. And mistake was made in that game, more so by the referees, I feel, than anything else.
Rick, what are you seeing right now on RJ's progression from last year, coming off the injury and everything?
You know, I'm not sure what he can't master. Very few players that, you know, he's a great passer. He shoots it really well with good form. He's a shot blocker. He's a great athlete. He's a great defensive player. So he's mastered every skill, and he's done it through hard work. You know, this summer, he paid the price to change his shot. He did a great job with that. And I sent him pictures of what I wanted with Joel Embiid's shot. And RJ's mastered that. His shot looks great every time he takes it. Got a good mid-range game, goes to the basket, makes his free throws. I don't know how much more he can do. So he's very impressive. I think he's a top 10 player in the nation, in my opinion. I said he was a lock first-round draft choice because if I was a pro scout, he's going to be a better pro than he is a college player. I'm not taking anything away from him, but he's going to be a better pro.
Thank you, guys.
You okay, Tom?
Got any questions?
You want to address the media?
Yeah, if you need me to.
This is the man in red. He's got some Danny Hurley quotes if you want.